Gamers, I am proud to announce that I just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. This is a pretty crazy event, as it's kind of been a pipe dream and a goal that I've had for this year. And it's pretty crazy to me that it's actually happened. I'm very excited about this. I do feel, I don't know, a slight bit of imposter syndrome, given that I did only upload twice this year, but overall I'm very proud with both of those videos, even if one of them did bomb. Now, that's a story for a different day, I suppose. Also, go check out my Final Fantasy 16 video. Come on, guys. Anyways, I'm super excited, appreciative, happy. Basically wanted to just give a huge thank you to everyone who watches the videos, subscribes to the videos, gives any kind of feedback. We've had some very interesting comments recently. I might put a few of them on the screen. You might see some familiar faces. Essentially, I've been doing this whole Brotagonist thing since 2022. The name Brotagonist originated with my antics from 2018 onward, but 22 was when I really got into the flow of making game review and analysis type videos, and that's what I would like to continue doing a lot going forwards. I have many ideas. Of course, the next Protagonist video has already been announced, and it's going to be a full review analysis retrospective of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is quite the hefty project. You know, maybe, I don't know, I shouldn't have dedicated myself to such a big project right after my Xillia video, which took me way longer than I thought it was going to. But, you know, the big main channel videos are supposed to be big events with a lot of effort put into them, and I want those videos to be as polished as possible. So I'm definitely going to still be focusing on main channel videos this year. I would like to get more of them out, more than 2 that is, but I'm not going to destroy myself or rush myself in the way of trying to get more videos out on the main channel. So as always, I will have to say that there are no promises for the main channel, other than I have many ideas, many scripts, and just many things that I want to do, that I'm working on, that I want to, places I want to go with the main channel, this channel you're watching right now. This will probably be the most unique or different video you see on this channel, as it's just me talking. But I do want to bring to your attention, if you're not aware already, my second channel, which is pretty much this exact format. I have another channel called Brotagonist, and I will be focusing a lot on that channel this coming year, 2025. This is a channel where I can get videos out very fast. They won't be as highly edited for the most part. Sometimes they'll have extremely minimal editing. Sometimes they'll just be me talking and have no gameplay footage at all. Sometimes they'll be just gameplay footage with a voiceover. And I want to experiment and try different things with that channel. There's definitely room for, I would say, iteration on this channel, but I feel like I found my format and I found my style that people like. So the second channel is kind of a place where I can do whatever I want. Not that I can't do whatever I want on the main channel, just I have more of a structure on the main channel, and that's how I would like it to stay. Going with this kind of wildland approach, I will be talking about many different topics on the second channel, not just games, but sometimes, you know, some movies, some TVs, some books. We might do a little book review here and there. That would be fun. I basically just want to expand the type of content that I make and make more of it in a way that works for me. A lot of this year has been me figuring out what works for me in terms of my schedules, where I'm putting my time, stuff like that, just to make sure we're on the same page about all this stuff. This year, 2024, has probably been the busiest year of my entire life. I have actually just graduated college, getting an undergrad degree in film studies and production with a minor in mass media studies. So a lot of my time this year has been very focused on finishing school. And now that I finished school, I have a lot of freedom to work on videos. But of course, sooner or later, I'm going to start working, which will take a lot of time out of the video production, out of the personal video production space, going into the professional video production space. Going with that point, if anyone would like to hire me as an editor, you can contact me via Twitter or Blue Sky, or even a cheeky email, and I'll send you my reel and stuff, and we can get in touch. You know, whatever you want to do, game reviews, podcasts, you know, that's my bread and butter in terms of editing. So my services are available, let's say that. But essentially, the point of this video is to thank all of you so much for 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 gamers on the protagonist channel, and hoping for a very bright future for the future of this channel and any other channel that I may work on. So just to reiterate, this channel right here is Brotagonist, where we will have big, high production, structured game review, retrospective, and analysis videos. Those all kind of congeal into one thing. Maybe here or there I'll come up with like a better term for the specific thing that I do, but eventually. I also want to continue doing live streams on this channel sometimes. It won't be as structured as it was before, where I used to do them weekly and then completely stopped at the beginning of my most recent and final semester at college. But I do want to make a return to streaming in a format that's a little different. I want to, let's say, have a specific theme for each individual stream. Like one stream, I will be doing a tier list of every game I played in a certain year. And then another stream, I'll be playing through just a specific part of a game. And then maybe one stream, I'm playing through a game and I'm just building my characters and like setting up all their stats and stuff and min-maxing my whole roster. Like different kinds of streams like that. I also have a whole 2 podcasts. One is a very unstructured and very laid-back podcast called Hand on Grass, which I do with my cousin in a sort of let's play, sort of podcast format. Essentially, we just turn on a game, one of us plays it just fairly mindlessly, and we just shoot the shit and talk about pretty much whatever we want. My second podcast is a much more structured podcast called the Conduit Cast. Now, this podcast is entirely about Xenoblade Chronicles and the wider Xeno series. Of course, this podcast is done with my co-host Nish Quick Pops, whose channel you should definitely subscribe to. It's a very fun podcast, although it is completely spoiler unfriendly. It's full of spoilers. You have to at least have played every game of the Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy to understand like pretty much all of the podcast episodes that we've made so far. Maybe we'll do something about that. We'll see. And of course, the other channel that you will see me on probably much more frequently this coming year is Brotagonist, where I will do whatever, whenever, pretty much. But I hope to get on a schedule for that. We'll see what that schedule turns into, but I want to make enough videos for it that they can come out in a pretty much serialized, regular format. So that's pretty much all I've got going on, coming out, things I'm working on. And essentially, thank you so much for 1K, and let's hope for a steady rise and even more great things to come. All right, that's about it. Peace.